me. Do you see this?
Have the quarterly reports on my desk by Friday.
Shalom Israel. First and foremost, we give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh by Hashem Elshad, by Hashem Kakadash, the one of the apostles, and else great millstone of teaching us this truth. Peace and blessing to all like to Israel, and Shalom. Yahweh is the name of the Holy Father in ancient Hebrew. By Hashem means the name, and Elshad is the name of the All-Begotten Son. Back in the lesson, today we're going to be going to the Metaverse. As you see, Mark Zuckerberg is trying to create a artificial virtual world. But as you see in his movie Free Guy, or in this clip, where he puts on a pair of glasses, and what does he see? A virtual world, basically. You see jets flying, a whole turret shooting guns, or shooting bullets. But as you see, they like to put their future plans and things that they want to do in these movies, TV shows, cartoons, and anime, so it's showing you that they've been planning to do this for a while now. But ultimately, there is a bigger and more wicked agenda behind this, which we'll get more into. But got that clip, and let's get to the this article real quick. It says Facebook whistleblower Frances Haugen fears the metaverse will create a whole new set of dangers. It says Facebook whistleblower Frances Haugen's concerns regarding the social media giant now known as Meta extend beyond the company's current offerings. Haugen worries Meta's upcoming metaverse is interconnected virtual reality world will be addictive, rob people of their personal information, and create a whole new set of dangers. As you see, multiple scripts also go into how we're not ever supposed to trust our enemy. Psalm 55:21, Psalm 58:3, go and tell these devils are liars. I mean, it's in the scriptures, man. So beyond the fact that these immersive environments are actually extremely addictive, and they encourage people to unplug from reality we actually live in. And so is what these devils want. They want you to be going to them, relying on them, and jumping into their virtual artificial world where they're in control of everything and everyone. This is what they want. They're trying to, obtain Jacob's blessing, by creating their own pseudo blessing, trying to obtain immortality. As you see, they're exalting themselves above Yahweh Shem Shai. Trying to create, their own pseudo blessing, trying to create their own virtual artificial world where they're in control. There is a deeper and bigger agenda behind than, I can go to Antarctica. I don't have to buy tickets. I don't have to, go outside anymore. Especially what you see with these lockdowns that, this place is going to go back into. People will not be able to leave their homes. People will not be able to travel, go to different states, cities. So a lot of more people are going to be enticed to jump on board with their agenda. A lot of people are blinded and not seeing the true, actions and the true, what's the word I'm looking for? True actions, for lack of better words. What these devils are, trying to do ultimately. This is unplugged from reality we actually live in. Haugen told AP, I'm also worried about it on a level. The metaverse will require us to put many, many more sensors in our homes and our workplaces. So I see people today have the, the VR headset, the Oculus or whatever. So you have to basically you're in your own room, right? And basically you have to be careful of where you're walking and stuff. But with the metaverse, you have to put sensors all around your house so you know where you're walking, where where not to run into your wall. There's a couch here, I better not go there. So yeah, you're gonna lose a lot of privacy. Haugen also alleged Meta's recent metaverse publicly pushed to be a thinly veiled attempt to speeding along the news cycle after internal company documents he provided journalists and Congress publicly revealed deep-seated problems at her former employer. But yeah, go charge my phone real quick. But you see, ultimately, there is a bigger and more wicked agenda behind this metaverse than just all, hugs and kisses, rainbows, ponies, you know. There's a more wicked agenda behind this, man. These devils are trying to be in full, control of everything and everyone. That's why you see them also trying to push the Kuragma, the MOTB, to where you're under them and they have full control over you. It's why it keeps going to how you will be destroyed for taking it. Book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16 through 17. He called all, both small, great, rich, and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads, which that word mark goes to the word charagma, which goes into etching, scratch. So showing it's a physical mark, which is the MOTB. Also, you see Elon Musk, creating the Neuralink. Now you see the so-called benefits that you receive from taking it. All the people that were paralyzed can walk again. The people that were blind can see again. So you would see how people are going to be decepted and persuaded into taking it. And this is where the temptations are, you're about to get presented with, and how we will be tried. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell if he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And you won't be able to buy or sell without it. So this is how we'll also be tried and tested. But the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 4 says, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. And knowledge is increased, man. As you see, all these different nations, especially Esau, Edom, making nuclear advances, creating new nuclear missiles that are way faster than they were before. These devils creating a metaverse, a virtual artificial world we can feel and touch. You can smell and see. These type of things that these devils are doing, man. And they put it into movies, cartoons, TV shows, and people are still blinded, man. Ready Player One, that came up, pretty recently. Not within, I believe, I think 2020 it came out, or maybe sooner than that. But there's one right there. I see Free Guy. That clip that I just showed you. I mean, come on, it's plain as day, man. But Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 9 says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, which is Esau, Edom, so quiet in the day. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. This devil's going to be doing miracles on the left-hand side through wickedness, through his technology. So a lot of people are going to be deceived and led astray into getting on board with their agenda. Jumping into this metaverse where they have full control over everything and everyone. For example, Sword Art Online. If you haven't seen this anime, it's pretty good. But it's gonna get a quick recap. But the first season, there's basically, as you see today, the virtual headset, the Oculus Rift or whatever they call it today. But in the anime, you once you put on that headset, you are transported to this virtual, world. This game, and your in real life body doesn't move. You can't feel yourself. You're in the game. You're in that virtual world. But once he was transported to it, he logged into the world or whatever. He put on the headset and he got transported in. And once he was in, there was this person that showed up and basically forced all their headsets to basically make it to where they're not able to log out or leave the game. So they put their future plans and things that they want to do into these movies and TV shows, man. It's clear as day. And people will take this at face value. Oh, I can use superpowers. I can fly. I can travel. I don't have to pay plane tickets anymore. Because especially when they start implementing these lockdowns, man. A lot of people are going to be more enticed into jumping on board. But as you see right here, they have this thing called the Agma, this is one of the movies that came out with it, which this was 4 years ago. So showing you they've been planning to do this for a while now. But they have this headset called the Agma, where you can basically see virtually, as you come back to Free Guy, for example, once again. just another example, but just once again, just goes to show fuck yeah, speaking too fast. Just once again goes to show that they have been planning to do this for a while now. And this is the Agma in the TV show, which is basically a headset you put on your ear and you can basically see, monsters. You can change your clothing. Another example with the Mark Zuckerberg. And as you see up top, which is Black Mirror. Just many more examples of the where they have been putting sprinkles of things that they have been planning and wanting to do into these TV shows, cartoons, into movies for a while now. As you see, he has a digital currency on top right, on the top picture. So, showing you they're moving towards a more digitized beast system. As you see on the bottom, Mark Zuckerberg, changing his avatar. So, it's clear as day what they've been planning and, wanting to do. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, let Satan take advantage for not ignorant of his devices. But let's continue on with the scriptures. So Isaiah chapter 14, verse 14 says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. And these devils are prideful, man. They're exalting themselves above Yahweh by Shemel Shai, trying to create their own artificial virtual world where they're the God of, where they have full control over everything and everyone, where they're able to create things, to make it to where you can't log out or leave, their world. Go back to, Sword Art Online once again. In the beginning of the show, once they entered in, they couldn't leave or exit, man. They were stuck. And, their outside bodies started to, weaken, since you couldn't eat, you couldn't use the restroom. They get, put in the hospital if you watch the show. But it just goes to show their wicked thoughts and the plans they're trying to do. They have a bigger agenda behind this, man. I was sent above the heights of the clouds. I'll be like the Most High, also trying to obtain immortality. Tons of wicked other things, man. Trying to create, a pseudo blessing. Try to mimic, Jacob's blessing by trying to create their own. Psalm 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. They think they're going to continue to live on. That's why you see them trying to obtain immortality. They think they're going to rule forever. And their dwelling places to all generations, they call their lands after their own names, which you see today also. Because Psalms chapter 2, verse 1 says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Is this not a vain thing that they're trying to do? Trying to create artificial, artificial virtual world. Trying to, create a pseudo blessing, which pseudo goes into, basically fake, something like, trying to obtain immortality, through wickedness, their technology, thinking they're going to rule forever, that they're trying to, be the god of this virtual artificial world. Is that not a vain thing? See these last two scriptures now close out. Book of Revelation chapter 3 verse 10 this is because thou hast kept the word of my patience, also keep thee from the hour of temptation. When this charagma gets presented in front of us, as you see today with the juice, this is good training and practice for us for the true test to come, us denying it, and which is just ultimately preparing us for the true test to come, which is charagma, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So we're going to be tried and our faith will be tested, man. That's the scripture I'm getting. I'll close out. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices. We see what this devil is trying to, he's planning and trying to do. If you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear and see what's going on, it's clear as day, man. There is a deeper and more wicked agenda behind this, but as you see, the people that are blinded will only take this at face value and, oh, you're crazy, you don't know what you're talking about, you're looking too deep into this. And it's clear as day what these devils are trying to do. But it's pretty much a lesson. Lord, when it was edifying, and I'll close out when they give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Shem Hashem, Bashem Kakadash, Devour the apostles, and also give millstone teach us the truth. Peace and blessings to all of Israel, and shalom. See you next one.